Hello, hello, hello. My name is Aubrey Massey.
And I'm Hannah LaFleur.
And this is Okay, so Hear Me Out. It's a comedy podcast where Hannah and I grab a friend, or in this case, three. No, it's three, Desmond. And we choose a topic, and then we come up with ridiculous things about it, and just have a good old time. Our guests this week are our dear friends Robert Wood.
Hello, everybody.
And Matthew Melendez, who we call Des for short.
Hi.
Yeah, okay, good. No, the thumbs up was really good. It works perfect on this audio medium
I'd be great
of
for
things
radio.
like that. Yes, you're doing great, especially with all the sign language. And our third wonderful guest is Milo, the dog. Milo's a dog. Milo, say hi to everybody, Milo. Or say hi to me. That's okay. I'll give you pets. Yeah.
He said hi. He's a good boy.
Speaking of which, our topic this week is going to be dogs.
Yes.
Because
we have so much to say about dogs, and we've been slipping them in our other podcasts so far.
Yeah,
it's overwhelming, the information we have about dogs. So we just
get it out.
Yeah, we just need to get it out of our system, all in one go. Dogs, all the way down.
Yeah. So the only problem that I see with this episode so far is that normally my go-to thing is like, yeah, but how do we make it better? Taking the topics, like last week with board games, it was, okay, but how do we make board games cooler? Before that, I was like, what's a cool restaurant? With dogs, though, if you say, how do we make dogs better? The answer is you can't. They're perfect.
Just more dogs.
It's more dogs, and
yeah.
that's too broad. So I've been thinking of other things, like how do we make the world better for dogs?
I think our relationship with dogs.
Yes. Things like that. What kind of dog accessories can we include all the time in order to make dogs gooder?
I'm going to start us off. Okay, so hear me out. We have all kinds of museums, but I've never heard of a dog museum. Have you guys heard of dog museums yet?
I'm not.
So,
I like to walk up to dog parks and creepily just like stand at the fence.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've
make up little stories for each dog. Like, oh, what's his name? What's
There's
her
our
name?
kind of like dog museums.
Yes.
I used to run to a dog park. Yeah.
The good thing about standing outside of a dog park and staring at those dogs is that it's very different than a human park. Because if you're staring at children, you get
the
arrested.
cops don't care.
They don't
nearly
care
as
if they're
much.
dogs,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, a cop pulls up and is like, excuse me, what are you doing, sir? And you're like, I'm looking at the dogs. And he's like,
They probably
Me
don't.
too.
and he joins you. And he goes,
Yeah.
I
And
love
then
that
crime will just go
long-haired
way up.
schnauzer. I don't know. I'm making things up.
That's
Good.
Yeah, like, okay, dog museums, I see this going two ways. One, you can browse the history of man's best friend, woman's best friend. And also, yeah, all the breeds and all the information we've got. Maybe science. There's a science section. Ooh, there's the like children's parts of museums that are always my favorite.
The interactable parts?
Yes, the interactable things with oh my.
Now, let's make this,
Okay,
we have to make
also,
it really clear. Hannah's favorite part of the museum is the children's part, not because of the children itself, but because she's a child and likes to manipulate things with her hands.
Yeah, well, and it's because I love museums, by the way. I should throw that
She's
out
a
there.
big old
But I have
fucking
a hard time not touching anything. But in the children's section, I get to get all my touching out.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
First
Let's
my steps a little bit.
rephrase a few things
in
here.
the children's section, I get to touch
All the exhibits
All the
that they
exhibits.
provide
That are
to
not
the children.
children.
That
That are not children.
I need to be careful.
And in our dog museum, it would be dogs. It would
Yeah,
be
and I
puppies.
think you can
touch
bring
all of
dogs. You can bring your dogs, and maybe
So we're-
instead of bringing children, oh, this is even better already.
Yeah.
You bring everyone just has dogs. It's adults and dogs,
That
and
should
maybe
be your fee
Yeah.
into the museum.
You bring
is
a dog. Yeah. If you don't
Yeah.
have a dog,
You
Or-
can't
or like dog
appreciate
food or
this if
dog
you're not a
toys.
dog owner yourself. Wow, Milo is really playful. I think he's heard the word dog so many times.
Yeah.
he wants to play so
Excited.
bad.
I did not bring his toy.
oh,
It's my fault.
should we describe what Milo looks like for
Yes.
our audience? Milo is a small, medium, small black doggo.
He's part Chihuahua. I know that.
Ooh, part Chihuahua. So of the mutt variety, that is the best, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from a shelter, so even better.
Even better.
Adopt, don't shop. That's
He
the
has
thing,
a-
right? That's
It's a new
Preference
slogan.
based.
We're putting that on T-shirts. All right, you could go.
I think it's already a thing.
Damn. Well, we'll come up with something better. So, what we were describing, I think, was a large dog park, indoors,
Yes.
with other
They need AC.
exhibits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And also maybe the future of dogs. Like, progressive
Yes.
museums that talk about the future.
Yeah,
Future
like a
land of
modern
dogs.
dog.
Yeah.
I want to, when, I don't know, what's the future of dogs? What's the future of
Ooh,
dogs?
this got
Whoa.
deep real fast.
This is real deep.
There's going to be more varieties for sure.
I hope so. New
Since
breeds.
the beginning, since the beginning of us
Or-
domesticating dogs, there's
Less breeds?
branched out.
Question mark?
I think there'd be more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
'cause
like
they're
they might
already-
all mingle more. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think more mutts. You know how people
More
say that
mutts,
the human
which
race is all going to eventually be one skin tone because white people are finally going to decide to not only breed with white people,
Ethnically
and
ambiguous.
we'll go from there, and then all of a sudden it'll be a nice tan-ish color, right? That's what we'll all be. That's what scientists say, that eventually race is going to be a thing of the past. Is that going to happen to dogs? Are
Like-
they all going to be mutts?
Are there going to
I
be
don't think I would
more
like that.
breeds in a way that
Yeah.
they're less breedy breeds. Like there's more
yeah.
different things, but maybe they're all going to be so kind of jumbled up
Yeah,
that
like every dog looks different, but you can't identify one from another based off of a category,
Yeah.
potentially.
You have certain work dogs that are going to always, like Labradors, that are always going
Yeah.
to be,
yeah.
and Goldens that are always going to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, Milo's found a good spot. Maybe, what if we just start describing dogs based on, like, oh, this dog's quite a Kelly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Lost you there.
Instead of doing breeds, it's just, like, they're...
Look, the thing that makes dogs beautiful, dog make beautiful, those things, is that dogs are not humans.
Yeah,
I deal with humans all day,
you're right.
and I hate it. And then I meet a dog, and all of a sudden I find what is pure and joyous in this world, right? Yeah. So future of dog is not more human, because that would ruin everything. And I think that we would lose all of our patrons in our dog museum. Is our biggest... I mean, I'm not thinking purely monetarily, but like really, let's keep it in line, fellas and lady fellow. Okay, so hear me out. Is future of dog super dogs? As in dog superheroes kind of things. They're already the heroes of our hearts. Why not let them be the heroes of the universe? I'm talking like Bat Dog. Crypto the super dog. I watched that cartoon as a kid. I don't know if y'all
Like the
did,
movie
but it's
Bolt.
a good one. Like the movie Bolt, but I never watched that one.
I have a
because
question.
that's
Miley
what-
Cyrus wasn't it?
Yeah, I
kinda
kinda
did.
wanted
I
to.
accidentally watched it.
I do that a lot. I accidentally watch things. Like
Sad accident.
is future of dogs super dogs?
A follow-up question, do you mean, are you talking about literally they have powers, like we're gonna inject them with
Because like
shit?
actual like superhumans don't exist. Like, right?
No.
Okay,
But that's
I hate to burst your bubble, but
yeah.
No.
There's some movies. Like,
but dogs.
Are you
perfect
saying like
creatures.
they're heroes, like our police officers and nurses and firemen?
Okay, they can
fire
start off
people?
that way. We'll
So,
start
So,
this
like,
way.
we have some like
Yeah.
canines in the
Yeah.
force.
So
Some
what if
armored
there's
dogs.
like
Yes,
we
some
get
that.
posters of like the best ones and they're hanging up in kids' rooms?
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
So
the ones
instead
who
of-
help after avalanches, find people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts
Just
off
start
Sergeant
celebrating dogs.
Bonesington, right? Like he's everybody's new favorite hero on the force, and hopefully a few thousand years down the line, he's a cop dog by day, vigilante by night. But I think that's just my hopes and dreams at this point.
That's a little further out, but yeah.
Yes,
we're looking at the
but
future.
we're talking future of dog.
Yeah, and dogs already want to get there. There's a video that was just like that I just saw. There were firefighters trying to like pull, like they were all pulling a rope, and a dog that was just walking by just joined them. just grabbed the end of the rope and was just pulling with them. They want it as much, or probably more than we do.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. What were firefighters pulling with rope?
There was a large branch of a tree. It was kind of dark, so I didn't see past that what they were trying to get it off, but it was. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I don't
know. My dad. My dad's just a firefighter, and I've never heard him talk about how he had to pull something with a rope once. Right? Like he's like, we fight fires, so we use water and hoses, and sometimes I chop down doors with axes. Is kind of like what he says.
Natural disaster.
You've never put out a fire with pulling it by a rope.
Yeah. No.
I lasso my fires.
But fire,
the wind.
You're like Pecos Spill with the tornado, and he lassoed it.
Right.
Speaking of firefighters, firehouses used to actually have Dalmatians. I knew that bit.
Yeah.
But turns out Dalmatians are really mean.
Yeah.
And so they stopped using those.
They're stubborn.
Yes, they're really mean. They weren't like Milo. They were really mean.
We all thought they were sweet because 101 Dalmatians,
right?
But they're not.
Could you imagine 101 just dogs in general?
I try.
100. Hey. That's an exhibit. 101
different dogs.
Different dogs.
And you get to go in the room and just be surrounded by 101 dogs.
So hear me out. What if 101 Dalmatians was like an exclusionist thing where
you had to be in
breedist.
The number.
They were breedist.
The top 101 breeds.
Yeah, we need to modernize 101 Dalmatians and 101 mutts and make it a fair playing field for any dog who wants the part.
Right. So, future of dogs is equality.
Yeah.
That's like how this year
I think if we can summarize it in one word,
future of dogs.
This year,
equality.
There's so many movies coming out that are remakes with women leads. Yeah. We can do dog movies with different breeds.
You're right.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love that.
They're coming out with movies with women leads and the dark spin of every movie. 101 Dalmatians doesn't need a darker spin. If it's live action, they already did that. But if it's a different live action one, it's going to be dark anyway because it's a movie about trying to kill dogs, right? Did I remember that correctly?
Yep.
She steals the dogs, wants to skin them.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a very dark story.
Did you say they already did a live action?
I think they had a live action at some point. Yeah, I think so.
Missed that.
Yes, they did.
They totally did. I remember watching the preview for it. Probably
the only thing I remember about it is there was a dog that was just white, and they wanted it to be a Dalmatian, so they used ink, and then Cruella touched it and was like, ink spots, and then something bad happened after that. That's all I know.
That was a while ago. Because I think
that was forever ago.
Yeah. But in the new version, Cruella is a gay man. And
we don't need to villainize gay men anymore.
Okay.
But someone who wants coats.
So how about the white man
or
who's
just like
straight and awful? Does that sound better? Better villain?
maybe like he owes people money, so he's gonna try to get coats.
Yeah.
To pay for it or something.
Yeah, I like that. But they're mutts.
Oh, but that also make him kind of like a good guy because you're also kind of rooting for him.
Try to pay off his debt.
Take it back.
Well, see, that makes it he has layers. You're rooting for him.
So we're casting Shrek now. He's got layers. So
we're casting an onion.
So you sprout multiple heads whenever you appear.
Okay. So hear me out. In Dog Museum. Dog Hall of Fame.
Ooh,
right?
Like that.
That's tough. Though.
Yeah,
That's
where do you stop?
I know. Okay, so let's go over the most...
It's not where you start, it's where you stop.
Yeah. Let's think of famous dogs throughout history. We've got... Air Bud, duh, number one. Like, straight up the Michael Jordan of golden retriever basketball players.
Old Yeller.
Has to be up there. Mm-hmm. Old Yeller. Tragic death. What a martyr.
Where the Red Ferns Grow dogs. I couldn't finish that book.
Oh, I went into the restroom and finished it and cried a little bit and then dried my tears and then came out. I was like, oh yeah.
Nice.
Balto happened.
Balto. Real dog.
Real dog, right?
Real,
yes.
Half dog, half wolf.
So he's going to be up there.
Yeah, he's got to be up there.
Because he's real.
Right.
That's a good movie.
That's a good one.
The Doge. Duh.
Oh,
the
yeah,
meme.
the meme.
Yeah,
The meme dog, yeah.
The meme dog. Duh.
He did a lot for dogs.
For millennials everywhere.
Yeah.
And Sheba, just kind of advocation overall.
Yeah.
Let's think of Fang. You're wearing a Fang shirt. Fang from Harry Potter. We've got Hercules from The Sandlot.
Yeah. What's the Homeward Bound? Those two dogs.
Oh, Shadow.
Homeward Bound dogs.
Can we have the cat in there like as an honorary member?
Yes, absolutely.
It'd just be rude.
I agree.
No,
Also,
because
they're
remember,
fun sassy.
future of dog is equality, and therefore we have to make sure that cat is included because cat was so good friend.
Yeah.
I'm doing really good grammar today.
Yeah. Can we throw Scooby-Doo in there, even though
Heck
he's
yeah,
not...
Scooby-Doo's an idol.
Yeah.
He is a hero among doggos. Not Scrappy-Doo.
Now Scrappy-Doo?
No,
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That dog is going in the Hall of Shame.
Scrappy-Doo just had a bad personality.
It was just annoying.
Pluto.
Why is that? Yeah.
And
Not Goofy though. He's basically human.
Yeah.
Okay,
Honestly,
Hachiko.
that's my only.
he'll be a little further down
Maybe
in the hall.
Goofy.
Yeah,
He should be
Yes.
there.
Not first dog to walk on two legs. I don't know. Maybe an honorable mention. That dude's got a house, man. Like,
a wife.
I'm like,
He had kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so several dogs have kids.
And,
Like, I'm not
houses and
again.
Oh, yeah.
But like a real
I'm not gonna argue
house.
that.
That's my biggest thing about putting Goofy in that.
Okay, Hachiko. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. There's a line on top of the O, but it looks like Hachiko. But that was a Japanese dog. They have a statue of him and is remembered for his remarkable loyalty to his owner, who he continued to wait for after 9 years after the owner's death. Anyway, I've read that story too many times on the internet, and that touched my heart.
At like a train station or something.
Yeah,
something
like that.
Yeah, like kept waiting for him to come
Yeah.
home.
Des, was it us or the Russians that put a dog into space?
That was the Russians.
Yeah. Well, we can
I want
nominate
to
that
say
dog.
Yeah.
her name is Laika. Laika. Good
Laika.
dog. She's definitely going at the near the top.
Yeah.
Yep.
Real dog.
Yeah. You're definitely missing a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, because there's my shout out to Mara and Bella, the goodest girls there are. This is where the museum would get real hard to figure out how we get the Hall of Fame in, because my dogs.
Yeah, everybody wants to know dogs.
Mine are the goodest girls.
Yeah.
Milo's in the Hall of Fame. He knows it.
Probably one day.
There's a lot of current pups who are, out and about in the social media sphere that are doing work.
Skateboarding bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Oh, hey, Crusoe, the celebrity dachshund. Follow him on Instagram. Shout out to Crusoe. I love his pictures.
You're welcome for the free advertising.
Yeah.
The golden ratio.
Yeah.
Maybe one
Yeah.
day Crusoe can sponsor us.
Zoe from We Rate Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Atlas. Yeah, I have all of
That's
them
a
on
great one.
on Snapchat.
Okay, I want to circle back to this. We talked about Goofy owning a house, a real house, right? Future of dogs is
Well,
equality.
a cartoon Real House. So
No,
let's
real house. Real house. Goofy was a real dog in this real world.
Real goofy.
Real Goofy
They
lived
put-
in real house. And therefore, we have to, if the future of dogs is equality, we have to make dogs legal citizens.
Ooh, voting citizens.
They are treating like animal abuse in general as like a legit crime now.
Mhm.
So we are
Because
That's
we're moving
it's a
towards
bigger
that.
crime. You kill a man, I don't care as much as what happens
Well, 'cause,
to you
like-
when you kill a dog.
Yeah.
Because then I'm
It's a psychological thing. Like, if you kill a man, you probably had a reason. The dog
If
could
you killed
not
the dog,
have
you're safe.
possibly done anything
Yeah.
to
Yeah, out of
make
the-
you kill him.
I mean,
or
I
her.
understand that there are times when a dog is crazy and attacks you, and then, yeah,
Which is different.
that is a case.
Yeah.
But,
we like to ignore those things.
But-
this is a perfect society
Yeah.
of perfect dogs.
but there are certainly people out there that just want to hurt animals.
along the lines of dog equality. Okay, so hear me out. Instead of us trying to teach dogs English words like we do so hard, what if we try to learn dog language more in like dog training? Instead of us doing dog or putting our dogs through dog training, we go through training to how to talk to our dogs. So like
We'll understand their...
Yeah. So like I understand how to talk to them by doing like a sniff sniff, tilt my head sideways, rough. And that might make more sense. Maybe we just have a language barrier. Is that your best impression
of a bark?
No, I need to get into it a little bit more.
Rough.
Rough. Wolf. Bark. That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Okay, yes. So, continuing on that, we'll take it one step further. If you're going to own a dog, you got to go through a class which also goes over how do you treat your dogs, right? Right? How do you love a dog? How do you speak dog language? Don't worry, there's an app for that now. There's not really, but we're going to develop it.
Can we make an app
it's
where you're
very
talking
important.
to it and it just does it, like Google Translate?
Yes, that's what we need in this world. Now, I'm a little scared to know what my dogs are actually saying.
They've seen some stuff.
They've seen some stuff.
Yeah. They're always watching you. And
Yeah.
I don't want to always watch me. So,
cause like Baxter, I'll be alone at my house with Baxter, and I'll go, oh man, I need to use the bathroom, and it's my house, right? So I just walk into the bathroom. I start doing my business, and in the middle of it, Baxter will work his way through the door. He'll do it. He'll open up the door naturally, and he'll walk in, and then he'll just sit down. And I give him some head scratches. Right? That's what I do.
My sister's dog refuses to let her go into the restroom without her.
Yeah.
Even in the middle of the night if she has to go, he'll get up. He'll be pissed about it, but he'll get up.
Oh, we're doing this right now?
Fall asleep right next to her.
What if that's because, like, I don't know the situation between your sister and the dog, but like if we walk our dogs out to go pee, maybe they feel like they need to walk us to go pee.
I've heard that because we watch them, make sure they're protected. You know how dogs like look at you whenever they're doing the business, make sure that when someone's watching them, it could be the same thing.
Yeah,
They
think that's normal.
So here's the problem with
use the bathroom.
If we had an app a device that did that on the call every time they barked, like we knew what they were kind of trying to say in our
Rick and Morty episode.
When I sit down to do my business, they also gave it superior intelligence, which I think is where we kind of.
It's those extra batteries that we don't.
Yeah,
that's where
put
future
4 AA batteries instead of the one that was recommended.
That's where Future of Dog does not go. All right,
No,
we
do
not go to
Rick and Morty.
Yes,
I love dogs.
Dog
I do not want to be
overlords.
controlled by dogs.
Right. So if I'm sitting there doing my business and there's Baxter, I'm giving him his head scratches. I don't want to hear him go, "Oh yeah, good boy. Yeah, you get that all in now." I don't want to hear that because
Make sure you wash your hands with soap this time.
Yes. Not that my dog would really care about whether or not I wash my hands. I know.
They
I know
lick
where
themselves
in
I
know.
a lot of places.
When they're licking themselves and they pause and kind of look at you like, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but they're also saying, you wish you could.
Watch it.
Oh my gosh! So Austin, our wonderful guest from last week. I've gone up to his house in Oklahoma so many times, and I stay there, right? And just oh my goodness, their dog Emmy, they're half lab, half pit bull. She is wonderful and sweet and loving, and it's my second favorite dog in the universe. And when I sleep on the couch at their place, she'll sleep on the couch too. We get to have a good time. Every single time without fail, I have woken up twice to that dog vigorously licking herself, and in the no zone, and it is
like shakes the couch.
It's so much. You're like, wow, is it that important to you? Quick, that I have to get up right now. Now, do I want to know what Emmy is saying at that point? Oh, absolutely.
That's where you take the color off.
Yes, exactly. That's why it has to be an app on your phone.
Yeah.
Also,
is that really quality though? I feel like we're kind of.
You only get to speak when
we're saying the word, but I feel like we're kind of cutting it down a little bit.
I don't have to live to the full future of dog equality.
Yeah,
that's
someone else's problem. My grandchildren's.
I will fight through it.
Grandpup.
They should just have the rights that they deserve, and they should be treated like the citizens that they are, which are they behave. Well, most of
Better
them do. They're good boys and good girls. Yeah, and we shouldn't treat them like they're less than, you know, a 3-year-old when they're usually more like a 5-year-old child.
Dog president.
Everybody who has a dog knows that they're family.
Yeah.
We treat it as such.
Can we
Yeah.
talk about another form of equality, which is dogs have I don't know how it, like, this isn't a social equality, this is more of a biological equality, which is a lot harder to solve. But the life of dogs is way less than the life of humans.
You're
What
so
if we could
right.
extend life of dog to equal life of human? That way we don't have to go through so many dog passings.
Oh. We need a medical expert with us
Mm-hmm.
to help us
Super
solve this
dogs.
problem.
There we
dogs.
go.
Back to super dogs.
There it is. It's right. Super dogs. Super
Back to
dogs
super
just
dogs.
live
Full
forever.
circle.
Yeah.
Super dogs live not
forever.
forever.
We already
Just
have too many dogs.
as much. It's like
more
you
dogs
get
than we
into
know how
a
to handle.
life pact with your dog.
Yeah.
Every
It's
okay.
a catchphrase.
So hear me out. Here's the full thing. Forever dogs. TM. Because dog becomes yours at birth, and you are raised alongside the dog. Dog matures with, so while you grow as a person physically, that dog is also growing physically at about the same rate. So it's not a full-fledged dog until you're a full-fledged adult. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because what is that? No. Because when you're a small child, you want a big dog to look after you. So I think the dog matures faster than you do still.
It reaches
But then
adulthood maybe sooner.
Adulthood
Yeah.
way sooner. But then it just continues
Yeah.
to live until you both pass away. You have to both pass away at the same time.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Well, what? No. You
Because
pass
double
the human.
funerals,
No.
right?
How about this?
But-
Hear me out. The human passes away just before, so that they'll always have their dog friend with them. And then
That's
the
unfair
dog
to the
friend,
dogs. We're about equality here.
No, the dog friend
I think-
says my job here is done, and then they can pass.
I think we should have the both same average lifetime.
Yeah. But not like a blood tie.
why not a blood pact? I don't know. Okay.
Because dogs like to jump in
'Cause
front
if
of
the-
cars, and I don't like to jump in front of cars.
Oh, I think that's a
So-
one-way street. I
Okay.
think it's when owner dies. There's that. When dog dies,
So we're back to that
you
partial
get
equality.
you get a new one. I guess. I don't know.
And what I would be curious about, so I don't think it should be like a government. Well, in my head, it wouldn't be like a government assigned dog to
No,
you at
we're
birth.
all about
it's like,
anarchy on
no,
this
no, no.
podcast.
It's
so.
what I'm saying is like it's almost like a divinely inspired dog decision, like
Angel dogs.
Angel dogs somehow deliver. Oh, it's a stork, a literal stork from angel dog heaven. Comes
Why isn't it
and-
just not a flying
Like
dog?
when you're born,
That's
a
all I
dog
want.
just like shows up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
dogs,
and it's
all
perfect
dogs
for
go
you.
to heaven. All dogs come from heaven. So
It's recycled
they get
dog
recycled.
souls.
It's reincarnation forever dogs.
We might as well just create a religion based on this.
I think we are.
Yeah.
Isn't that what this is about?
This is gonna be my favorite religion.
Follow me, I am Sir Prophet Bonesington, the dog prophet. Yes, Milo, you are my ward now, and you shall be my first forever dog.
You're scaring
I'm
Milo.
scaring him. Hey, Milo, it's okay. It's just a blood pact. Don't worry about it.
It looks to me like I'm
Come
gonna walk away from this guy.
Not from this guy.
Not sure about this one.
But
Hey, what's the Egyptian god that has the dog head? Is it Anubis? Is that what it is?
That actually sounds right.
So what we do is we're recycling Anubis is what we're gonna go with, and if I'm wrong, then we'll edit it out.
Well, then
But
everything you've ever said is
Anubis.
up for question.
It is Anubis.
It
okay,
is.
so we recycle
Damn.
Anubis. I was right.
Yeah.
This isn't good for audio because it's a motion with my finger. Anyways, so
You can
we-
guess what he's throwing at me.
Peace signs.
A big ol' thumbs up because I love Des so much. I love you, Des. Also,
Thank
I love
you.
dogs, and so I think we should recycle Anubis as the mascot for our new religion.
Oh, but wait, doesn't
think
Anubis
it's-
have a human body?
Yes.
It does.
Yes, and that
Anubis isn't dog.
and it symbolizes the connection, the merging of the dog and the human through their life.
Does Anubis have a tail?
I don't think so.
The tail discussion is a whole different discussion on.
No, we finished it because we said yes. Dog, definitely.
Dogs need tails. Is that what the discussion was?
No, Anubis is getting a new tail when we recycle him
okay.
for our new religion.
Yeah, Milo wagged his tail when he heard that.
Yeah,
So.
Yes.
I think.
You gonna argue with Milo?
No.
I think dogs
Milo's our
deserve
first
tails.
prophet. Can we all make that clear?
Do we want to talk about dogs that we've met in the last week?
Yeah.
I have a friend whose dog George loves beer. Yeah. Her husband gave him a little bit, and now he smells it and he wants
Yep.
it.
They just want it. They just want more. It's like a drug.
Dog alcohol.
Dog
That's what we gotta
alcohol.
find out. That's the new thing.
Because for cats, there's
Catnip.
catnip. That like
I think for dogs it's a tennis ball.
I think it's just
Same thing.
It releases the same endorphins.
I
Like-
think their aphrodisiac is literally anything that you decide it should be. As long as you say it positively enough, they're good for it.
Yeah.
They're
or if
down.
you throw it.
Yes.
Whatever it is, just throw it.
Yeah.
They're all
They
for
can
that.
chase it, chew it, jump on it. They wag their tail because of it.
Tear it up.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is.
It's not chocolate.
Not chocolate.
Baxter
It-
loves chocolate too much.
That's
He seeks that thing. He seeks that shit out. It's like chocolate, and I always have to say no because it will kill him.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop him.
yeah.
He does it anyways.
Trying to help you.
He's an idiot, but I love him dearly. But he's an
Yeah.
idiot.
So hear me out. Okay, so hear me out. Lately, there's been a lot of sad news about dogs on airplanes. I just think that we should make an airplane, an airline is the word I'm looking for, an airline for owners and their dogs to have safe flights to and from their destinations where they travel in luxury, and hopefully it's as comfortable an environment it could be for owners and dogs.
I'm thinking
Or it's a current airline that like can commit to that. It'd probably
Yeah.
be a little bit easier.
Yeah, like let's get Southwest. I like them. They
Yeah.
give me peanuts.
Very good airline.
Sorry, Milo has been staring up at the ceiling like he sees a ghost.
It's pretty creepy. He sees something and I don't. So
Creepy.
I don't
Continue.
like
Yeah, like they get their own seat.
Yeah.
Maybe a little patch of grass instead
that.
of a seat
Ooh, yeah.
at your feet, like kind of in that area, like around you.
Yeah. Or like a little dog bed that's attached down.
They have a little fire hydrant restroom.
Like turf. Yeah.
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 Yeah. And like a little lane, like a wider lane that you can walk your dog up and down.
Yeah.
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 Oh, and windows where they can sit their heads out. That's
Well,
funny.
no. like a deeper window where they can like put their nose into to see out.
Yes.
Maybe we definitely need a quieter airplane because they're a little bit loud and dogs aren't a fan of that.
And I think in this airplane there shouldn't be anywhere where we don't see what's happening to the doggos. You know, where they're like out of sight.
Oh yeah, like
If
you
the-
don't
the
put them
doggos are
under the
okay.
plane.
Yeah,
There
right.
could even be a little dog park
Oh,
in the plane,
back.
like a 5-row section. Just take it out and just have like a
Like that can
Like
be
a
first
playpen.
class. That can be the first class section, and just remove first class
yeah.
and just have it be like the dog park.
Oh
Put
my
your
gosh.
paws in the
And
air.
hello, it's
Gonna
Captain
name-
Rover.
Wings. I'm still on.
Oh
it.
my gosh, instead of saying over, they'd say Rover.
Complimentary tennis balls of
Yeah.
various sizes.
Yes. I'm still stuck on the name of this airline. I can't do it.
Right? There's something there.
Tailspins, I think, might
That's-
be.
that's-
That's
Sounds-
not good.
it
You
sounds
don't
like I'm
want
gonna
a
get
tailspin. Tailspinning airplanes are not
Okay,
good.
wait, how about this?
It's not ideal for pups.
If a dog was naming the airline, what would they name it?
That's the best joke I got.
Oh, that's sad.
It'd be called like Sky Car.
That's cute.
Sky Car, all lowercase, period.
Oh, it's definitely got to be all lowercase period. Yeah.
Rare car for rare puppers.
Air Bud.
I know.
Air
Oh
Bud.
God. Air Bud Airlines.
He's a runner-up for the mascot.
Yeah, we can put
Okay.
it like on the
Yeah.
tail.
Okay, but picture this. Hear me
A
out.
flying dog.
Air Bud. Air Bud. He grows up. He becomes this famous basketball playing golden retriever. He's done everything. he feels like he can do. That's
happened, right?
That's what happened, right? So we've gotten that far in that story. But then he even got into the NBA. Nobody tells you this. He played for name a basketball team for me, please.
Yeah, that was a good save.
That one.
They almost knew you didn't know what you were talking about.
Yes. So he played. So for a while he played with the Monstars, and it was a really bad deal because
with MJ.
Yeah. Well, no, against MJ, and then
with the Monstars.
Yes, I know with the Monstars. It was a dark point in his career, but then he looked himself in the mirror, which was lower than most mirrors because he's a dog.
And after he barked for like a minute,
and he thought to himself,
"Who are you?"
And licked it.
He thought, what am I doing with my life?
Mm-hmm.
Playing basketball. I need to get serious.
So
he starts an airline.
Yeah.
He buys an airline with all of his leftover Monstar money. And he I know, I hate to paint him in this picture, but you got to.
He grows. Yeah.
He
love him because of it.
Tragic heroes, right? He made a bad decision and now he's coming back up. He buys an airline. He calls it Air Bud's Airline because that's the most creative thing that he could come up with.
Because he's a pup.
Because he's a dog. Now we've got this airline, and he goes, I don't know anything about planes. We step in. Excuse me, Mr. Bud. Do I have a business plan for you?
No, that's my father. He's called me Air.
He's called me Air. And we're like, all right, Air. And then of course he probably does something like, no wait, pass me that ball. And then you finally look around and you go, this office is a basketball court, and you're really confused about it, but it's just that kind of TV trope. And we pitch him that idea, and now he's good with it. And now we're co-owners of Air Bud Airlines.
Mm-hmm.
And dogs fly. Dogs can fly now.
Yeah.
There's so many cute little posters I can think of with like a dog sitting at the wheel of a plane.
Tongue hanging out the window. I'm still stuck on this window
captain
idea.
hat.
It's a good idea.
It really is a good one.
Because this is probably part of the future dogs.
Right, yeah.
You can have like a clear just wall.
Yeah.
Like there's a viewing area.
Exactly.
That's probably a little safer then. So where are these dogs going?
Yeah, where are they going?
To Toronto.
What is the first flight connection?
Yeah.
Where's Air going on his first time that he flies a plane? So I think
on his first airline. Yeah.
On his
he's been on air. He's been on flights before.
Yes,
undoubtedly.
So when he gets onto Air Bud Force One, which he calls the first plane, clearly in the airline is Air Bud Force One, he gets on it and he goes.
He goes from DFW to New Orleans Louis Armstrong International Airport to get some fried chicken.
Yes,
and some beignets.
At King's. And
some beignets.
And once he gets there, he's like, oh, I'm not done with this flight yet. So that's just the connection. Then he goes.
I forget what country it's in, but there's like a dog sanctuary where there's like 100 acres.
I bet you it's China.
Exaggerating.
That sounds about right. Somewhere in Asia.
I think it's in like South America or something. I don't know.
Okay,
maybe it's like a huge area where there's just hundreds of dogs. Maybe Brazil.
And he goes there, right? So
and he takes them with him.
Mr. Bud goes to the sanctuary, and he says, "My brethren, welcome." But this is all in bark form, right? You have to translate. Do you have the app up?
Yeah, we have the app.
Okay, you've got the app up. Good.
Yeah.
All right, so he goes there, and he says, "My brethren, who also worship Anubis," the first connection between man and human.
Milo's there.
Clearly Milo's there. Milo's the muscle. He's the right arm of Mr. Bud. And he frees them, right? He starts a revolution, and then they all work for his airline because Air Bud promotes capitalism. I think that would be it. And now all of a sudden, dogs are like, we need to be equal as well, and we say, well, come on down to our museum where the future of dogs is equality.
So
boom, this is our plan. We've done
it. Drop mic.
Boom. Dunked it, just like Air Bud. He didn't dunk anything.
Like,
he just kind of hit it with his snout, but still.
Good.
He did. He did.
Would there be job opportunities for other good boys and girls to work on this airline? Like they could be at the gate. Yeah, they can be
baggage
at the
claims.
Baggage claim. They bring the baggage, like hold it in their mouth.
Yeah, instead of the carousel, you just have a dog bringing your bed.
Come
Yes,
here, boy.
That'd be great.
Yeah, like,
The dogs love having jobs.
Yeah,
So
and
they
like,
would, yeah.
there, you know, there
As long
can
as it's
be
not monotonous.
there can be like a person on the airline, in the plane helping out the
I
dogs.
would prefer that my pilot is a person.
Yeah, I would prefer that as well. But
Not to knock on
But
dogs,
the co-pilot has
Robert.
to be a dog.
Wow.
co-pilot is dog. So like,
depends on how far in the future we're going.
Yeah.
Dogs,
Well-
dogs could come a long way.
but like there can be like a airline stewardess person, and they would give the dog little jobs to do. Like, okay, Spot, can you go bring that nice couple over there this napkin?
They requested peanuts.
Yeah, the
So-
napkin. And
Do not eat them before you get there, Spot.
Yeah.
Do not do that again. I swear to God, you do that one more time and you're fired, Spot.
They would.
And then they'd go
Yeah.
bring it and then come back and do that. It's such a good job opportunity.
Spot, don't you fucking dare eat those peanuts. before
Labs
you
and
get there.
Goldens would be perfect for that job.
Yeah.
They love
Labs.
holding things in their mouth and just walking places.
Yep.
That's why so many of them are in weddings.
Picture the dog interviews
A
you
dog.
could have for like the job where you're interviewing like, all right,
I want that job.
I'd be bad
Mara.
at that job.
Yeah.
You're hired. I just, oh my God, you're hired.
As soon as they walk in, I'd be like, yep.
That one.
You say something and they
Not the
tilt their
jobs.
head, and then you're like hired. Yep. Sign your name. Just paw print.
Paw
only.
print, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of the dog religion? I've been sitting on this for 20 minutes.
Anubianity.
It's
Christianity. I don't know.
That's all. Yeah.
Dog.
That's kind of
I
hard to
think-
say.
I think we should just put it dog religion.
Anubism.
Dog.
Anubism.
The Book of Dog.
The
The
book
book
of
of
dog.
dog.
Which would be-
Oh, that's perfect. We take our museum hall of fame, and we just those are the new chapters. Those are the chapters of the dog book.
Oh my God.
The Hall of Fame becomes.
If you will
becomes
go
prophets.
with me to the book of Pluto, please. Will you go to the book of Scooby Doo? And the whole congregation goes, yeah, and then we go from there, and then the fill-ins are like the book of the Saint Bernard.
Oh,
Like, is that like a clearly? Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody's named their Saint Bernard. And if that's the case,
Oh,
then
100%.
That's
yes.
That's another famous dog. What's that movie with this big Saint Bernard in it?
Don't know.
Beethoven.
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 All right, Hall of Fame.
Okay, there you go.
There it is.
Put another one in there, so that'll work. And then
The dog from I Am Legend.
Oh yeah, Hall of Fame.
You said we could just blur things
Hey.
out, so that's what I did.
Are there
Okay.
any, have we said any girl dogs yet that are in the Hall
I
of
think
Fame?
just all. I think that a lot of famous dogs are girls, but we gave them boy names.
Isn't that sad?
I think it's
I
something.
feel
happened.
like a wave just hit me of
More
we
doggy
made
boy.
all the dogs in movies boys.
Movie
That's a-
dogs
that's
are
a good
almost
point.
always
That's a good
boys.
point.
Nana from Peter Pan.
There we go. Nana
I don't remember her, but okay.
is a domestic.
Nana is
The
the
best
yes,
dog.
but it is
She's a
it's a
dog.
girl dog. Though.
She's
She's the Saint Bernard
incredible-
that's in Peter Pan that looks after Wendy and the other two boys who nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 2018. It's time for dog equality. It's the future of dogs.
I know.
Dog
I know. We're
equality.
focusing on
Equal-
girl dogs, but Marley from Marley and Me.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good.
That movie made me cry.
Not
Also, Generation.
the Beverly Hills Chihuahua. That guy and the Taco Bell Chihuahua. Hall of Shame, right there with Scrappy Doo. Okay,
You
actually,
did a good job
the more I
promoting
think,
Taco
the
Bell.
more I think about it, I did like that Taco Bell dog.
Yeah.
The keto Taco Bell.
Yeah.
He's an icon.
All right, I think that's enough content for this episode. Let's wrap it up with one final case to hear me out from everybody around the table. Who's starting? Robert? All right, Robert.
Okay, so hear me out. I saw a video of a dog that jumped on a bus and rode down to like a local grocery store to like get a treat or something, then jumped back on the bus to ride back home. So I think public transportation for dogs would be a good improvement for dogs.
Like a dog Uber.
A dog Uber,
Oh yeah.
and I want to be the first driver.
I was gonna say that. Oh.
Okay, so hear me out. Air Bud's next big business adventure. Pug mugs, where you, it's alcohol containers for
Yeah.
your dogs.
Yeah.
Or I was thinking like, it sounded like you were gonna say a mug just has a pug face on it.
Pug mugs, also same thing. It's a beautiful. It's multifaceted.
One company name, multiple different
things.
product
Very
lines.
good. Very versatile. Next.
They can also produce like dog alcoholic quotation marks that you can't see.
Yes.
Drinks.
Next.
Yeah.
Okay, so hear me out. This one's real bad, but I think since dogs sniff our butts, maybe we should sniff theirs back. That's it. That's all I've got.
I've tried it. Not a fan. Dog also. Not a fan. Okay, so hear me out. Dog-specific vacations. Not where the dog goes off by himself, because they obviously love us and want us to be there. But like, we go on a vacation that the dog chooses, and they can go on hikes, or they can go to water parks, or they're definitely going on Air Bud Airlines if it's far away.
They choose their destination,
Yeah.
like they pick it with their paw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's good. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you so much for listening. Praise Anubis. We love you very much for listening all the way to the 4th episode. That means that either you're stuck against your will and you have to listen to this, or
morbid
you actually
curiosity.
like us, and we appreciate that so much. Thank you once again, Robert, Des, Milo.
Thank you for having
so
us.
much. Yeah, we'll see you next
to be
week.
back.
You'll be back. Trust us. You'll have to. You can't resist me.
I have some very strong opinions about some certain things.
Okay.